Hello everyone. What I'm going to share after the sales is the procure to pay process. And in this purchasing process, 3 roles are included, like the employee who draw the requisition, like a request that need to be approved, and then in the approval workflow, the approval manager will review the requisition, and after the requisition is approved, it can become a purchase order. And after review those items in purchase order, maybe a receipt will be done, and a bill payment will be given to the vendor. And after that, after the payment has been done, the controller will handle the bill payment and review, select bills to be paid, and do all those payments. And the all payment process will be done until the check has been sent. So let's see how this procure to pay process will be done on next week. So let's come back to next week, and now I'm logged in as employee. In the employee center, I can check these links like information, the task, expense, records, and also the purchases. The requisition here, you can easily check those requisitions that are pending approval or fully received. Like now, I'll try to enter new requisition. Like the requester, me. The subsidiary, I can choose, like I choose US1 as, and receive by, which means I wish to receive this products by the end of this month. Like memo, you can enter any remark you want. And as for the items, you can choose the category here. Like I'll choose to enter the items rather than the expense. I can also, like, what I want to buy is the iPad. So I search, like, I can enter this, like, maybe define the quantity here, and the estimated rate and total amount. You can change it as you like the department, the marketing department, and so on. And if this is intercom transaction, you can change the subsidiary here as you like. So you can add this item, and if there are any you want to add, can choose it. Like maybe this, I want 5. It's all the same. You can choose the statistical, like create intercom, like choose subsidiary, and so on. And after this item you're checked, no run, so you can choose to save this requisition. This requisition can be checked by the approval manager. Like this is my name and this is the requisition number. Now it's still pending approval. So let's, now I'll switch my role as a purchasing inventory manager. As you can see, the navigative portlet, the dashboard are a lot different than other roles. What I want to search is a requisition to be approved. Requisition. Okay. Here you can see the list of the requisitions to be approved, and this document number 40 is what I created just now. So click view this requisition and I can edit this. As a purchasing approval manager, the key to edit this requisition is to review all this maybe items like receipt date or this location which happens this transaction, and change if all this can be approved, change the approval status to approved. Like you can also change the form to another requisition form, and if you after you checked all the item can be added, and you can click save. Okay, after this approval status turned to approved, the status will also change to pending order. So the button create purchase order arise, and by clicking this create purchase order, you can create a purchase order from this requisition. So this is the requisition reference number, and this is the item copied from, and you can still change the vendor you want, and the quantity, the rate, like the price, and if all those are okay, click submit. Okay, don't forget to click the items you want to confirm. So okay, the proceed purchase orders. I'm still going to come back to the purchase orders. If you cannot see the number, the purchase order number of mountain of these items, you can just come back to this interface and press refresh maybe more than once to see the purchase order number here. And now I can easily check these two orders. They are automatically created just now. Here is the purchase order 1 and purchase order 2. We can see the status becomes approved by supervisor by pending receipt. So now I'll choose one of them and choose receipt to do the payment. To receive this item receipt. What this iPad item, I choose maybe reference number, the PO number, the location. I can change the memo, the item that I want, maybe the quantity, the rate. You can set as you want. And once this item is received, the item receipt can be saved. So after the item receipt is created, that means you have received the order you want in the purchase order. Yeah. So we can check the GL impact of this item receipt. Here you can see that we get inventory of this amount, debit, and this is the bill account to the vendor company. And when we are okay to pay the bill, to pay this item, you can switch the role to controller again. And use global search, which is the fastest to access the receipt that we already created. Here it is. So, but what we are really going to build is from the dashboard where the purchase order to build. Here we can see the purchase order list which are going to be built, and here we can see at the top the Apple ink. Yeah, this one, which is what we're going to build, and click this bill, one or more than one bill, and click submit. These are all our filters. When you want to filter one vendor bills, one vendor orders, or orders within 1 month, etc., you can use those filters to filter the orders that you want. And you can also combine more than one order to one, as long as they're the same vendor. So this bill I just copied. I can use the term. I can change the terms here. Reference number, maybe like vendor SO number, like the amount, the account. I can create a new account for this, and even change a vendor. Like if this is an intercom transaction, I can define the intercom company code here, like the due date of this invoice, like the posting period. Okay. If the item details, no need to change, so you can click save to complete the bill. Oh, sorry. The system needs you to classify all this, like locations, subsidiaries, departments, like to separate those transactions into cost centers. like I finished the bill payment just now, and so till now the purchase process is completed. So thank you for watching.